Our patrol is almost back at Bartertown. We're just passing the outskirts of Squin at the moment, and there are some torches. You can see the walls of Bartertown up on the summit of the hill there. It looks like there's a bandit camp set up just here. So, I think we'll go out and pay them a visit. After we've returned, dropped off what little we picked up during our trip. We've been, or the animals at least, have been going through the foul raw meat at a fair pace, but we do have a lot of animal skins left. And I think someone is carrying some raw meat. Yes, there we go. Jurgen's been hauling this water around all through the trip to increase his strength. Now it's 17. Not bad. Picked up some toughness on the way, obviously, from being half eaten by a skin spider. Yes, we'll go and clear out that camp. Maybe in the morning. Back at base, things are at a bit of a standstill, to be honest. Mostly down to our lack of raw iron, because our miners were all off on the patrol. But what we have done is build a couple of iron mines. So we'll now get, at the moment we can have 3 people working the iron node. This allows us to have 4 people work the node and to get faster output, so that will bump up production. We unfortunately can't do the same for copper, that still has to be mined manually, but we don't need as much copper. Over here we have our hemp growing, almost ready for harvest. We have a lot of wheat straw lying around. But again, a few of our farmers have been off on the patrol. Muto still works away. We have plenty of food in here. And we also have some food. I'd left a food storage barrel over here. Partly accidentally. But we've got a fair amount of supplies in there too. And it's something that we do need to keep an eye on, because it won't be too much longer before Sheik Kingdom return for tribute in just 20 hours. So we need to hide our food before they arrive. But that's how we stand at the moment. When the patrol returns, I will have to reorganise our workforce. I think I want fewer Sheik. I don't want this copper node out here mined any longer. And there's a copper node back there that I probably don't... No, that's the one I don't want mined. We weren't working outside there. So I'll remove the miners from there, just work the one node, focus on iron production, and sort out our farmers as well. And hopefully we'll have 1 or 2 Sheik free to man harpoon turrets that I plan to build up on top of the watchtowers. Okay, the patrol has almost returned. Let's focus on the pack bill. We want you to drop off all the supplies that you carry. No one's on jobs here, apart from the pack bill and the other animals. Okay, so you have some fabric actually. So that one's full. How about this one? Okay, you can add that there. And animal skins somewhere around here. There we go. And what else? Keep that on you because you're going to sell it. We'll you can keep a hold of the sleeping bags as well, because they'll obviously be used when we're out and about. Can we have skulls? I think there is someone who doesn't have a backpack, so we'll leave you with that, and whenever we find out who it is, they can come and claim it. Okay, let's have everyone then go back to jobs for now, apart from the pack bill. We'll take you off jobs and we'll bring you over and we'll stick the fill raw meat into the animal trough. I'll probably put the dried meat in there too, to be honest. And obviously need to figure out who are going to be our miners now. Okay, dump that off before you disappear. Rearrange this for now. That's good, and you can return to your jobs. Now, who was it? Was it Jurgen? Are you carrying the raw meat? You are. Could you come over here, please? And you dump that off in here. Where are you just now? Where were you? Ah, we have a bit of a problem with people trapped. So I'm guessing that used to be a passage or a path up onto the plateau here. And folks were, for some reason, trying to get through the wall. Jurgen, you're on your way in. Somewhere in there is the raw meat storage. There it is. So if you can dump that, and in our cooking stove, let's take out the dust witch for now and add in meat wraps. We've got bread there, and we've got more straw flour being ground, and we've got plenty there actually to add into the oven. Let's just check and make sure that this works. Invalid item, but hopefully, well, there's raw meat there. Muto, what are you about? Operating machine, you're just going to collect bread. Good. So we have another item on the menu now. Well, now that everything is returned, we have an acid being attacked by a hungry bandit. Why are you stood over there? That's worrying that all of a sudden you're trying to get through that wall. Right, so a minor inconvenience. I should go back and close the gates. And don't eat the bread. Who was that? Not entirely sure, but I don't want the bread being eaten. I want it used for cooking. Muto, do you have any bread on your person? You don't. You too much water as well. Too late to add that in there. And you're using up a fair enough pace. We've got bread available now, so grab that and use it before somebody eats it, please. Where did it go? Someone eat the bread again. Hang on, you. Yeah, you're carrying the bread. Don't do that, please. Stick that loaf in there. And Muto should run back and get on with the cooking. Right. Okay. Before we do any more construction, I'm going to go and deal with the bandit camp that we spotted. So let's organise this squad, and we're just going to send out, I think, the Sheik. And leave the pack bull behind. Jurgen, we'll just add all of you guys in there. Desjol can lead the expedition. Telemina, you come down and get some exercise. Not Addy. Splinter, Greasepot, Bars. Is that everyone? Yes. Right. Patrol assemble. Desjol is here. There he is. Okay. To get off jobs, let's get you on the march. Where is it? There it is. There. Okay. We'll head for here and then we'll charge in. I'll let them head out, actually. Of the farmers, Mio, you're... Yes, you need to recover from your injured left arm. Operating machines. Jurgen is aimless. And you have plenty to keep you busy. Strange that you're aimless. You could go and train on the turrets. And you could also train your melee attack. Where are you? Are you actually trapped somewhere? That's a possibility. You are. Yeah, I'm not happy with that at all. We might need to dismantle the wall and try and rebuild it. I don't know whether this is seen as a gap or not. That could be the problem. We might need to reconstruct that whole section. Right, let's get back to our patrol. Where are you? Getting close. Is anyone wearing a backpack? Hopefully not. Someone back here is, I think. Yes. Okay. Very brawny Oron, but let's take that off. And just out of interest, strength is 26. Okay, and with that, let's go and say hello to these guys. Right. Let's enjoy this. Very... Oh, it's Dust Bandits. This actually could be a bit tougher than I had imagined. Let's watch the damage again. Plenty of green. Everyone's spread out well. Do we have anyone back shooting a crossbow? I don't think we do. Probably, don't know. Fujin should be here. But they might not have any bolts. Is that Fujin there? It is. You should be on block really when you're not in ranged combat. There we go. Camp has been wiped out. Right, and I don't suppose there's... Well, can we collect these? No, we can sleep in them, but we can't pick them up. Doesn't seem to be any odds and sods lying around. And I guess we're just leaving these folks to die. Anyone got a bounty? Not that I'm seeing. We'll just leave them to their business then. 10 bones. Everyone actually return to your jobs. We have plenty of activity underway now that everything's been reorganised. I've given our farmers different tasks, different order of tasks at least. So our wheat fields should have priority for most of them, from myself through to Muto. And then we have a couple who work the hemp farms, and they'll be expanded eventually. And a couple who focus on all of the cacti, supported by others when they're free of other tasks, such as Jurgen, who concentrates on making the bread, farming the hemp, but will then help out on the cacti. We have prepared for the arrival of the sheikh. They come in 10 hours, so our pack bull has most of our food, and it currently chases around after 10 bones. Mines are up and running. We don't have anyone working the copper at the moment because we have no need for copper. Although that is about to change, I think. So, in here somewhere, someone other than the pack bull. Yeah, so our copper storage is filled, and our electrical components are also filled. So what I'm going to do next is build some harpoon turrets. So we'll have one there, and the other on there. So we'll get those up and running. Obviously to cover the gate. And speaking of which, that gate's fine. You're standing aimless here. Austrian, could you go and lock that gate, please? We'll also have next 2 watchtowers added in here, on either side of this gate. And I have Kang and Bars are going to be our harpoon turreters. So we do need to recruit some more. Well, it doesn't need to be Sheik. We'll recruit some more people, and we'll have a constant guard on the gates at either side. At the moment, hungry bandits and the like can come and beat on the gates with impunity, and I don't always know that they're there. So let them continue their business. I'm going to then send... We've got 2 ruins here that we've uncovered, so I think we'll go and explore both of those. We might head up for that one first and then head down here, because I would like to potentially return to Stack. Maybe see if we can't recruit some more humans or Scotchlanders. So we'll organise that. Doesn't have to be after, does it? Yeah, I think we'll go after the return for tribute has visited. And that way we can deposit the food back into our storage. Not leave everyone starving. We'll take plenty of food with us this time though. Who do we have here? Bap. You are would normally operate the copper resource. Right, come and unlock the gate. Get yourself back inside. Is there anyone else over here? Doesn't seem to be. Okay, maybe try and open the gate. And we have Austrian still hanging around there. Right, lock the gate again. And then you can both head back up to here. This hasn't been completed yet, has it? No, it's still being worked on. Ah. Is there someone out here? I don't think this is anyone from our troop. Looks like a hungry bandit. Well, no. It's a dust boss. Is being taken slave. Good. Okay. I'm probably also going to want to add some searchlights on the towers. Just for the look of it. Desjol, you're working away at the steel refinery? Yes, because harpoon turrets will have used up some of our steel bars. And now that I think on it, let's have you open your backpack, because I think, yes, we have steel bars up here and we have armour plating. So let's have you deposit these. And somewhere in there, here is the armour plate storage. Good. I'm just waiting for these turrets to finish. And we should still have plenty of power. We don't use up much at all. We have plenty of batteries as well. So, invested well for the future when we built our turbines here. I thought our animals had got themselves trapped. I wish we could remove that fallen tree. No, but they're okay. Plenty of building materials. Actually, yeah, we've got enough definitely for one watchtower. And we have Aruka working at the stone quarry. Someone else should, I think, is it grease pots? Yeah, so when you're not busy actually creating the building materials, there you are, you'll go and work the quarry too. So we have our first harpoon turret complete. We can't quite get to see it. There it is. Okay, Kang, that is your task. Keep a good eye out. Upon reflection, it would have been better to have built the second watchtower here, rather than have both guarding the one entrance. We've got somebody else over there. Oh, is that another slave being taken, I think? And once this other harpoon turret's complete, we'll get to work on the next watchtower. Is there any sign of... Oh, this still shows up. Everyone's dead. No roaming squads, apparently. But the reason I was here was to see if there's any sign of the check return for tribute. Six hours before they arrive, or before they appear on the map, I think. Okay, and let's see if we can stick the next watchtower in here. Buildings. I wanted something like that. Can we straighten it up at all? We can. Where is the entrance? It's to the left, yes. Okay, so that should be fine for it there. Let's raise it up as high as it will go. Yep, settle for that. And also thinking of it, I need a ramp over here. I've not just covered up a ramp, no I haven't. Yeah, because we would want some harpoon turrets in here. So let's get back to the walls and see if we can't fit in a ramp somewhere. Not ideal, it would have fit there. We'll add it there and see if people can work their way around to the turret. Sometimes it can be a problem with this sort of a junction. That being said, let's dismantle that. Yes, I'm sure. We'll dismantle this too. Better to make sure that we can access the wall and to discover later it's not possible. So we'll do that. And back to our watchtower here. And somewhere in there. Don't want it too close to the wall though, I want to make sure that people can access it. So in that case, let's turn the ramp or the stairs a bit more like that. And we'll settle for this. I think. Yeah, hopefully people can get up there and they can access that. So we should be good. Okay, there are some iron plates sitting over there. I'll go and pick them up right now, actually. Interesting that I can access the ramp before it's even built. Okay. Return for tribute. How far away are you? 4 hours. How much food do we have stored in here? I can't tell. Griff, could you come in and have a look? I guess the cactus farms don't need any work done. Okay, we don't have much food there. We don't have any bread either. Got some baking. Alright, things seem to be operating smoothly. Let's check and see. In terms of our steel production, we're full again. And so much so that Desjol is now aimless. Okay, and we have plenty of iron plates. We have no work being done there because Hammett, yes, is over in the fields. And here, Mia, you're aimless for what reason? Because this is entirely filled. You're... Well, you... Yeah, you take that. Doesn't help. Let's load up the pack bull somewhat with items that we can take to sell. Still leaving space in there though for more food. And you there. Stick you up there and take another pair of drifters or leathers. Right. Arrange that, and that should allow Mew to get back to work. So now, we just wait for the Sheik to arrive, let them take their tribute, because we will give them a few chew sticks. And then we'll get an expedition organised. We'll head off. I think these ruins over here that we have discovered the location of, they're there. I think they're both engineering, from engineering maps. So we'll see. I could also potentially think about some research. Yes, I'm carrying... Where am I? Here I'm here. I'm carrying the ancient science books. So I need to go and drop them off at a research bench. We do have someone else lined up to do research. Is it Beansprout? Yeah, you research. You're not leather crafting. So I might actually have Beansprout come across and collect those books from me. Actually, are you close by me at the moment? It could be. So you come and trade. Now, of course, I wasn't at the tower. Right. You open your backpack and take these, and that allows you to go and get on with research when engineering's complete. I left this gate open, but I'm expecting the next visitors will be the Sheik, so that's okay. We'll let them come in, and then we will greet them there. Looking forward to their visit. It's always such a pleasure dealing with them.